Hello everyone, I'm Bruffy1322 and in this video I'm going to be showing the fastest fully upgraded weather conditions around a circuit. This is a special edition spin-off video within my usual testing series to give an alternative view on some of these vehicles with different categorizations. If you want to know how all vehicles perform in a variety of different classes and formats, check the annotation on the screen or the link in the description for the full playlist of videos, and of course feel free to subscribe for future updates. So first up for the weather conditions, in third place is of course snow. Snow is the slowest of all the weather conditions, doesn't have very good performance at all. Not a lot of traction with the snow. 1 minute 7.468 to get the Osiris around here. Now, the important thing to note about this is that I'm driving an Osiris in all of these weather conditions. It will affect different cars in different ways. Four-wheel drive, all-wheel drive vehicles are generally better in snowy and rainy conditions. And rear-wheel drive vehicles are a lot worse, so the drop-off in lap time is going to be much bigger for different vehicles, and certainly rear-wheel drive vehicles that have a lot of power and a lot less traction as well. But just as we're doing this as a comparison just to see what the Osiris can get. So obviously in second place we've got rain, and in the rainy conditions you are going a little bit quicker than snowy conditions. A 105.5 means it's about 2 seconds quicker, so when it is snowing you are definitely in more slippery conditions than just normal rain. I know sometimes people wonder whether the traction loss between rain and snow is just the same. It isn't. You are actually suffering from more traction loss in the snow, but obviously it is only for a few days every year. But yeah, in the rainy conditions, again, a lot of traction loss. You've got to be very careful on the throttle, certainly again with rear wheel drive cars. But the difference in lap time between rainy conditions and clear conditions, which is our number one weather condition, our quickest weather condition in the game, is obviously clear conditions. The difference in lap time there is about 3.5 seconds, so it's quite significant. That the Osiris goes from being a 102.0, which is one of the quickest cars in the game, to a 105.5 in rainy conditions, which is sort of mid-range sports car pace in clear conditions. So there is a significant traction loss there. It's not quite as bad as what you may expect. With heavy rain in real life conditions you may expect sort of significantly higher lap times than just a 3-second difference. But yeah, in GTA that is the difference. And as you can see here, I've put a little comparison in at the end so you can see exactly how the car is affected in these different conditions. And obviously what you're seeing is the cars cross the start line at exactly the same time, and obviously the clear conditions will gradually pull away because there's just so much more grip, which is to be expected. So yeah, as you may have expected by this point already, this is just an April Fool's video. I do think it serves a little bit of a purpose because I've personally always been interested to see if there is a difference between rain and snow conditions and what the lap time differences are in different conditions. So it does serve somewhat of a small purpose, but yeah, when I had this idea to do this, I figured that April 1st was the best time to do it, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this little April Fool's video. I will at the end leave last year's April Fool's video linked in there as well, if you want to go back and watch that. But yeah, just a light-hearted video, and I'll be honest, it was very, very difficult to actually to get the intro done. I may put my failed outtakes for the intro on my second channel or something like that, because it was absolutely hilarious. I just couldn't get the words out. But yeah, those are the fastest weather conditions in GTA. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed the light-hearted nature of an April Fool's video. Let me know all your thoughts down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, all that good stuff. Thank you so much for the support, and I'll see you next time.